So we'll talk about deferred annuities. So what's a deferred annuity? It's basically one that doesn't start right away. So if we look at this problem, company A needs $400,000 in 10 years. They're planning to build a factory in 10 years, so they estimate it's going to cost $400,000. So they think about financing the project. They want to make 7 annual deposits of $50,000 each at the end of each year. 6% is their interest rate. But they're not going to start doing this right away. They're going to defer it. They will start depositing at the end of year 4. Yeah, that's why they call it a deferred annuity. It doesn't start right away, and then it's going to be 7 annual equal payments or deposits. Okay, so in thinking about this, we can do the same procedure we've done with all the other problems. What do we need to know, the future or the present? Well, we need to know the future. We're going to make these deposits. You don't want to be fooled by this $400,000. That's an estimate of what they'll need in the future. But what they're doing is they're going to be making these $50,000 deposits. We want to know how much that's going to be worth at the end of the time. So we need to know the future. And it is an annuity. We go single sum or annuity. It's a stream of equal payments. Ordinary or due, well, it's the end of each year, so it is an ordinary annuity. But now we have to add the other ordinary. Yeah, we have to add the other thing. Is it deferred? Yes, it is deferred. Now for the N. This is the tricky part in the future value of an annuity, because we do not count the first 4 years where nothing happens. We're not making deposits in those years. We're only going to count the years when the deposits are made. So it's 7 annual deposits, so N equals 7. The interest rate they give us at 6%. Okay, so if we're, so years 1 through 3, there's no deposits at all, nothing happens, and since it's a future value, we basically ignore it. So what we're saying, if we set up the problem, is that 50,000 times the future value factor of an ordinary annuity for 6% and 7 is going to equal the amount we will have available in 10 years. Okay, so the amount available to build our factory. Okay, so we look up the factor, and we go 50,000 times, it comes out to 8,39384. When we multiply that out, at the end of the time, we will have $419,692. So now the question is, do we have enough? Yeah, we need 400,000 in 10 years. That's an estimate. So depositing that 50,000 for 7 years, but deferred until the end of year 4, would give us a little bit more than that. So there's a little bit of leeway there. So when you're thinking about the future value of a deferred annuity, the only thing to really watch out for is that you do not count the deferred periods. You just count the periods in which the deposits are made. Okay, so next we'll look at a deferred annuity, but do the present value, and that's a bit different.